Sup, Nakama? Let's get back to this. Welcome back. So I was running a little bit late. Had to go deal with some stuff that was popping up at the last minute, but we're good now. How's everyone doing today? Or I guess night or afternoon, wherever you may be. Hope you guys are doing well, staying safe, staying warm, and of course, staying hydrated. We are here today with more One Piece. Hopefully, it's going to be a good chapter after that last fucking cliffhanger we had 2 weeks ago. The goddamn dragon has awakened. Like Jake over here, Jake Long, the American dragon, dragging up, has finally arrived on the scene. Now, to be fair, though last chapter was an amazing cliffhanger, a lot of awesome stuff, we still have a lot to be explained still. Like, of course, even though it looks like it should be, is it actually gonna be that? But here I see the fucking title, Nidorō. Oh, Jesus. Ooh, it just gets my soul going, man. There we go. There we go. But yeah, it gets my soul going. That this... It should be what it is. The power of Loki should be, guessing from the title, Nidhogg. It should be Nidhogg. But let's wait and see. Oda has done some chicanery in the past where it's like, oh, I made you think it was this way, but actually it was this all along. It's like, okay, Oda. Okay. Alright. But hey, who knows? It most likely is Nidhogg, though. If it is anything else, maybe a shapeshifter. But now the issue is, if it is Nidhogg, I don't think a goddamn Thousand Sunny is able to fit that massive fucking gargantuan lizard on our ship. But hey, you know, maybe we'll make him fit somehow, some way. But outside of that, I imagine this chapter is going to be not only Loki flexing his powers, getting the idea of what it can do, all that jazz. Luffy's gonna go buck wild. Imu's gonna react and stuff. Whether or not we're gonna end this chapter with an Imu confrontation, I'm not too sure. We probably will be getting that very, very soon, though. Because, of course, Imu should be like, oh, not only is my rival, the Nika / maybe Joy Boy, is on the battlefield now, a goddamn dragon the size of a fucking, like, portion of the tree of, the Atom Tree, the World Tree, the Elbaf Yggdrasil Tree, the Jewel Tree. It's like, yeah, maybe I should start pivoting from Brook, which we didn't actually find out what happened from that clash like 2 chapters ago. In the previous chapter, we actually didn't follow up with that. We didn't see Brook. I imagine Imu, like, coasted because he was reacting. So, you know, Brook has time to shine, but obviously it's still Brook. Probably shouldn't be the one to do substantive damage to Imu, to be the first one, but hey, maybe they're just taking a break. They're taking a brief pause, like Vista and Mihawk. So could be. Rico, welcome to the stream again. I appreciate you coming out as always. Hope you're doing well, my man. But yeah, so maybe Imu stuff this chapter, Luffy and Loki stuff. The God Knight's moving out. We need to see what is gonna be Killingham's main thing. He's just kind of hanging around. He's not really doing anything. He's not like against Sanji or Zoro, so maybe we'll get some of that hopefully soon, potentially. I don't know, maybe Oda. Yeah, I don't know. Like, that's just the top of my dome kind of thinking, like, what is this chapter leading into? Basically, a lot of hype, I think, should be going in this. A lot of hype, and we'll see where it ends off. I imagine Imu's going to be making a move, though. Usopp, who knows? Who knows at this point? Yeah. But anyway, you know the drill. Let's transition over. We got this. We got our boy Monkey Jesus. We got the goddamn rules down there. Please make sure you follow. VOD Gang, of course, if you want to know what we're reading on, it is in the description down below. It should be there right now. For people in chat, obviously, you guys get the link to the chapter right now. Here you go. We're going to get into this. Please remember to like the stream, to goddamn hit that follow button. Leave a comment down below what you liked about the goddamn chapter and the stream, of course. Good or bad, I'll still read it. And of course, subscribe to the channel. We got more stuff coming. All good. How about you? Good. We had interesting weather today, but pretty all right. Had to deal with some last minute stuff before the stream. It wasn't bad stuff. It was actually pretty good stuff, but that took a little bit of time, so that's why we're a little bit late. But overall, pretty good. Pretty good end to an okay-ish month, even though I was sick last week. The month itself wasn't bad. It was not bad, which reminds me, it's still too early to give up in the year, people. You got this. We can push through. You can push through. Keep going. We're not done yet. Keep going. You got it. Okay. Now I did all that. It's time. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah. I was nerfed. I was nerfed because apparently people said I needed to take a break, and the universe heard that. They heard your wishes and it was like, oh, he needs a break? I got you, fam. I cast Sickness at level 2, and it worked. So I couldn't really stream like Friday or Saturday and Sunday. I did stream, but it was, you know, a little much. And then Monday I couldn't really do much either. And then we got back Tuesday. Or not Tuesday. We got back Thursday. Yeah. So it was a whole thing, but it's okay. I needed a little bit of a break anyway, so we did that. But we're here now. We're here now. We're going to keep on trucking. Did you get down? You did get down with Sickness, yes. Sickness got down with me, and it was not mutual, unfortunately. It was not mutual. But anyway. But yes, here we are. It's time. One Piece. Let's get into the reading. TCB scans came out somewhat a little bit ago, but I imagine that's because of the translation that you has to take for this, but we'll see. Here we go. 1,175 of One Piece in Elbaf arc. Nidhogg, the real deal this time. I assume not the shadow version, but it should be the real deal, aka Loki. And we have a cover story here. No, a cover request, excuse me. Sabo and Koala, I guess with a bunch of koalas. Very cute. They are adorable. Cover request by another returner, Rami Naru. Sabo getting sworn by Koala Joey's. Kanji reads as Thunder Dragon. Oh, interesting. So Nidhogg is the translated title here. But the kanji, the raw Japanese, is supposedly saying by TCB scans, they're saying it reads Thunder Dragon. I like that. I like that. The Thunder Dragon. So that's the case. Really? Wait, Thunder? So he's not going to be poisoned. I'm actually kind of shocked that he's not going to be poisoned. Okay. So, that makes Ragnar so confusing, but I guess we'll see. We'll see. All right, first page. I see a flaming leg, so that should be Sanji. The captured Straw Hats are ... Whoosh! Yeah, that's Sanji. Yeah, I just had to turn my head. Okay. Sanji is finally making his move to free the Straw Hat crew. So we have Robin getting burned of her fire rope needle things. Thorns. Why did that take me so long to think about? Thorns. So he burned the thorns away by also gracefully dodging Robin herself, of course. So, most likely, yeah, Sanji should be the person to go after Summers. He has, I feel like, the best abilities and mindset, and also, thematically speaking, they kind of have that parallel between their love interest, where it comes to Sanji, well, not love interest, but like their love personalities, where Sanji obviously is a guardian of romance. What was Gabon calling him? What was he, like the steward of love or something like that? And Sanji obviously has a lot of parallels to Gabon, but in reverse would be Summers and his twisted form of love. So yeah, again, fire versus plants, no doy. So I assume he's gonna match up with him rather soon, but we still need to wait and see. Robin, thank goodness. Thanks. That's our Sanji. So those vines are weak to high temperature. Much obliged. Okay, so Jinbei analyzing that stuff. Okay. Can Can Jinbei use Fishman Karate to make boiling water? That actually would be a good buff if he could do that. Boiling Fishman Karate. I'm afraid there's no time to celebrate. True, we still got a lot of stuff to do. A lot of stuff. Yeah, Sanji says. This hockey and that roar just now. Yo, ooh. Is he saying, hey, yo, the main people are here? What is that massive shadow? Oh my god, dude. Look out. Again, we talked about it last time. We talked about it on King Lightning's channel. He's huge. He's huge. And he knows it. He's like a fucking huge chunk of the horizon is just him. What is that massive shadow? Back in the West Village. Ripley, Oimo, Rolo, are you folks needing of any help? They were stabbed by the thorns. Mom's gonna die. Please help her. Yeah, they gotta get some medical attention. Actually, isn't Chopper here? Chopper's with Gabon, but I think he might be back by the lift. Maybe he can help. I don't know. But yeah, so they need medical attention ASAP. Loki, the village isn't safe. Take the kids somewhere less dangerous. Not my problem. They went and decided to jump on my back. I'm simply dropping them off. Being tsundere as always, but hey, to be fair, he does have something more important to do, taking care of the shadows. At the bare minimum. I imagine it's going to be Loki and Luffy, prime time, tag team devastation against Emu. Prob. All of you climb down me now. Hey, it's Zoro. Bro, whoa. Okay, confirmed. So there were people saying, like, we don't know what he, like, fully looks like. Is he going to have 4 or 2 legs? No, it's 4 legs. Which, yeah. That, to me, was an easy sell. Because I feel like a lot of his body structure, though massive, it is very much in lockstep towards the Punk Hazard dragon that we saw, that Zoro took care of. So, yeah. 4 legs. Has a similar underbelly. This Shadow Nidhogg, damn, I thought I was cool. Nope. Little bro meets big bro over here. And he's eating one of the shadow creatures. Oh my god. That's the same Draugr that he fought down in the Netherworld. In the fucking, oh my god, was it not Hell? Is it Helheim? Fuck, I forget. I forget what it is. But let's say Helheim. No, Niflheim. That's what it was, because Niflheim is the cold place. In Niflheim, that's the same Draugr that was taller than the fucking mountains. Now look at Loki. He's eating something equivalent in size, and his head is just that much more massive than that thing is. That's not even including his entire body. He's absolutely titanic. Like, unironically, he could be the size of a small island. Oi, it's Zoro. So Luffy notices Zoro somewhere. Is he in the village? Maybe? Oh, no, wait, he should be, because he went to go take on Dory and Broggy. Yeah. So Luffy spots Zoro, maybe Haki? Again, also the squirrel, so we actually do have a little bit of a size thing there for the squirrel too. So once again, the squirrel is not to be trifled with. That squirrel is huge. People of Elbaf, the children are now safe. True. No need to hold back now. Go fuck them up. Thank goodness. There are no more hostages to worry about. All right. Yeah, let loose, giant warriors. You guys took your sweet time. Don't tell me that dragon is. Yep, it's Loki, all right. This place should be safe with you here. Yeah, there's not going to be a problem. Okay. Zoro and Luffy having their kumbaya moment. But again, this also does confirm that Luffy is in his gigantic form, seeing how fucking huge he is. But we don't know, like, the consistency of how big he can get, but that's insane. Like, Luffy is sitting, like, he's a little bit smaller than this. This would be Loki's fucking head. He's a little bit smaller than this, and he's sitting comfortable on Loki's head right now. That's insane. And that's his giant form. Since you've already gone... What? Wait. Are we actually just gonna straight up... I mean, to be fair, he calls it giant. But, like, Zoro knows the moniker of this mode? This is known? Is this implying that the Straw Hats are finally talking to each other? Like they should always be doing? They're actually talking to each other? Thank you, Oda. Since you've already gone into your giant mode, can you guys take care of those damn dream monsters? Elbaf won't last long if we leave them be. Okay. So if that's the case, I wonder, are they going to take out Killingham? This is not much of a matchup as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be Zoro and Killingham, Sanji and Summers, but Zoro, I guess, is still busy against the enhanced Domi Reversai Giants, so... Oh. Okay. Ugh, hiccups. Ugh. On it! And we hear a thud. What? They came raining down out of nowhere. What are these? It's more of the thorns. You should get the children back inside quickly. Give up already, you dumbasses. It's the creep again. I ain't gonna let any of you trash keep yourselves alive. Your survival? Please. You cheated me out of that touching moment. But you were, like, emoting for the longest time last chapter. Just, children dying, yeah! Like, and again, you got in that situation because of you. No matter how much you try to gaslit yourself to believe, it was Emu. Like, no, that's you. That's you. Because Emu don't fucking care. Emu won't care. You try to gaslit me to think I failed? Okay, give me your soul. Be gone, Summers. Thank you for your service. Yeah, that's not gonna fly. That's not gonna fly with Emu. So nice try there, bud. But okay, so he can shoot range spike needles. Okay, cool. Actually, this might be for the best. Since this brat was saved, I haven't failed my mission yet. I can still take them all to the Holy Land as planned. First, however, I'll finish off their dying parents. Taste my rapid-fire thorn launcher? Oh, shit. He can make 3 of these things. And they have what the hell? How? Whoa, wait. You have thorns. You have thorns. Where the fuck did the cannons come from? He makes 3 more of these sentient thorn creatures. Like it's like Magellan's Hydra, but thorns. But they have cannons inside of them. What the fuck? How? Maybe it's just like a it's not really a cannon. It's more like the plant looking like a cannon. But still, that's okay. Triple. What does it say? Taste my rapid firing thorn launcher. So these thorn hydras are about rapid fire against them, but Zoro's here, so we should be okay. The kids stay in the front of the line. I won't let you. This time, I'm gonna save my mom and dad. Me too. Me 3. Okay, kids. Yo, standing on business. What? I'm gonna cry. You morons are press. Oh my god. Okay, I think Oda he's ham-fisted the gag a little too far. It's a little too much. It's like, okay, Summers, can you please lock in? I'm gonna cry. You morons are priceless. At this point, screw it. I don't even care about the mission anymore. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's such a fucking haphazard. He's always going against the mission at the pinnacle moment. It's like, no, you need to stay on task. I'm just grateful I get to kill you guys myself now. Who's going first? I'll never forget the I'll never forget the brave looks on your simple faces. So, gets his hydras ready, fires, say goodbye. Okay, Zoro, Luffy, I mean, Luffy and Loki are right there. Like, Loki could literally just be like, And that'd be it. That would unironically be it. Also, wait a minute. How far away were we from the ship area? I feel like he got there in hella quickly. Yeah, whatever. Colin, please run. No, I'm gonna protect you, Mom. And then something happens. We see a whooshing. Is that Zoro or maybe Sanji? Maybe? Let's see. The Thorns coming at him. Hey, Zoro. Okay, but that makes sense. That makes sense, because he is RA here. Yeah, way to go, Zoro. I knew you had this in the bag, even though it's like, Luffy, you're right there, too. You could just, in your Gigant form, which we actually see, it's like comparable in size, if not bigger than like the Thorn Hydras over here. Just be like, smack. That's it. Whatever. Anyway, Zoro has to flex. Damn, wait. Is that... So... Zoro versus Summers? Really? Really? Not killing him? I'm... Okay. Alright. Alright. But this does maybe give more credence to Zoro learning a skill through the punching bag that Summers is about to become. Learning that hockey skill. So, okay. Way to go, Zoro. I knew you had this in the bag. Yeah, now go on. Who did that? Bro, we're bringing it back? Oh, no. Not the Gum Gum Thunderbolt from Kaido. Oh, no, Summers. It's over. Dude, it's fucking over. He's bringing back the Smite. He's bringing it back because Loki's here, giving him a whole round of ammunition to use. Oh, man, listen, even though I don't think he's going to join the crew and he would upset the power balance too much, that's actually would be pretty useful. Because, like, yeah, realistically, when is he ever going to use Gum Gum Thunderbolt again? If he had Loki on the crew, he could use that a lot more often than we would give it for. So it's like, shit, man, that would be kind of cool. That would be kind of dope. If he could, like, just do that more often. Fucking Gum Gum Thunderbolt. We're bringing it back. We're bringing back. Yo, Summers. Dude, no. No, actually, it's even... Wait, hold on. Did he... hold on. Let me go back. Let me look it up real quick. Gum Gum Thunder. Was it Thunderbolt or was it Lightning? I'm trying to remember, was that in his giant form or was that in his regular form? No, it was in his regular form. Okay, so, or, you know, his smaller Gear 5 form. So that was pre-Gigant. Okay. Alright, that makes more sense. Okay. Alright, I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, no. So when he goes Gigant for the first time against Kaido, that's... Hold on, let me move myself out the way. I should really actually, for this... I should put myself in the corner. Let me see if I can move myself. Okay. And please. There we go. Okay. There she goes. Beautiful. Alright. So yeah. He goes in Gigant against the dragon form. But then when he goes Gum Gum Lightning, that's when he's facing off the hybrid form. That's when he's smaller too, Luffy. Okay, so damn. So actually, this is worse than what was going up against Kaido. He's actually in his fucking giant mode here. And he's using the Gum Gum Lightning. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Never mind. Yo, Summers, get fucking wrecked. Get fucking wrecked, Summers. You're gonna feel this one. So it's a massive lightning bolt. Zoro. He's a member of my crew, and don't you forget. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. So he's like, who did that? So Luffy's like saying, yeah, my fucking right-hand man. What are you gonna do about it, bitch? In fact, take a goddamn Thunderbolt. Wait a minute. oh my god, this one panel I'm stuck on. I just fucking saw that shit. Is he doing a wind-up? He's doing a fucking... Is he rifling this shit? Wait a minute. You can rifle the Thunderbolt? Oh, no. Yo, Summers is about to get blipped off the fucking map. It's like if NL came back and just did an L Thor. It's like if NL came back and did an L Thor. He's getting blipped. Oh, no. So not only is he in his Gigant form, not only is he bringing back the Gum Gum Lightning Bolt, not only is he doing all that shit while Zoro blocks his attack, he's gonna have to fucking take on all that shit while Luffy's gonna do a rifle version of that. Man, yo, Summers, no. Yeah, you're gonna have regen, but like, bud, pack it up. Pack it up. If it ain't for this regen, you're fucking toast. You are like ashes. Gum as he winds back the Thunderbolt. What is this? He's doing some targeting shit like he's Usopp or Brainpoint Chopper. Remember that shit? Yeah. Or Pacifista. Lock on. Like there's actual beeping. Ching, ching, ching. Is he playing hockey? Oh, shit. Oh, wait. Actually, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, he's playing hockey on it. He's playing hockey on it. He's putting hockey on it. Maybe this is like gonna be like an Udon prisoner mine situation. Like he's gonna try to like take him out. He might try and take him out, but it may not fully work. And like that's gonna be Zoro's job. But he's playing hockey on it. He's playing hockey on it. He's playing hockey on his Gigant, which I don't think we saw that even against Kaido. He's putting his hockey into his Gigant form in Gear 5. Twisting a fucking Thunderbolt at the same time. Yo, Summers, buddy, pack it up. You're not made for this league. You can talk the talk, but no, man. Fala, Portuguese. Okay, I'm gonna say you're from Portugal. One Piece Episada 823 I don't know what that is. I assume something Netflix. If you're trying to sell something here, please don't do that. But thank you, maybe. Welcome to stream. Anyway, though, Matthew Ease, I guess. You know what? Let me. Quick deviation. Google, help me. Let's see. One Piece episode 823 to 1088. Speaking in Portugal. When will it be released on Netflix? I don't really know. Possibly soon. Maybe. Yeah, I'm not that kind of guy to ask if that was properly translated, but soon, maybe. Yeah, not really sure. Anyway, Hockey Lightning Thunderbolt over here. Ripley's like, damn, this guy's cooked. Summers, oh fuck, I'm cooked. Oh shit, the booming. That's right, I forgot that's what he calls his attacks. Like, his, Gear 5 attacks are typically called the booming shit. Yeah. Booming Dawn Thor rifle. Oh my god, we're bringing back Thor. We're bringing back the Thor techniques. Of course, we have to. I'm surprised that he hasn't done that in Gear 3 yet, but okay. Has Jinbei officially joined the trash crew of the section? I don't want to say that. It's just Oda doesn't know how to utilize Jinbei, which is a little sad. Wait a minute. How big is Summers? No. Oda. Okay, so here we go. Size inconsistency right here. All right, Oda. Nah, Summers would definitely not be that big. There's no way. Like, first of all, look at the fucking size difference here already. And here. No. You're not telling me this massive fucking Gigant form over here that's on, like, Loki's back with that arm, and Summers is that proportionally big to it? No, he would be smaller. Yeah, that's, again, Oda and size, not consistent. But Anyway, Booming Dawn Thor rifle. So, there's always been a debate about whether or not Luffy's actually channeling lightning or not, but yet he grabbed a thunderbolt for this one. That's fascinating. That's a little fascinating. I want to dissect that, but not right now. Booming Dawn Thor rifle. That's a mouthful right there. Basically, Summers, get packed up. Like, again, if it was not for the immortality shit, he would be done. Hold on. Let me see. Speak Portuguese? I don't know Portuguese. I just translated your stuff. I literally do not know Portuguese, my friend. So, this is an English chat. I'd say we exchange all the rest of the crew with Loki. I mean, yeah, Loki is a walking ship himself. So, yeah. Okay. So this man gets packed up. Oh my God, Oda. The only reason we're seeing this, like, absolutely almost gory image of Summers getting eviscerated is because he's fucking gonna regen back. That's the only case. We have never seen something this visceral in real time from any sort of attack. Look at this shit. Just his eyes bulging out. Oh, and then his top mouth area is split from the rest of him. His teeth are getting caved in, and his tongue is just like flinging in the back. Dude, no, Summers, you're done, man. You're done. You're done. Sacrifice 8 crew members to summon Loki. Yes, not bad there. Not bad. Not bad. I used to think before Elbaf that Kaido's dragon is bigger than all the giants in Elbaf, but after seeing this arc in Loki, well, Kaido looks like a worm now. Yeah, probably. Like, his regular dragon form? Probably. His drum dragon form? I can make an argument for that. And I have, like, a little scaling thing we can do afterwards. But, yeah, I kind of agree, Big Mom. By the way, welcome to the chat. And you too, Lupin. Welcome. If you keep asking me to speak Portuguese, I'm gonna ban you from the stream, man. No, I do not speak Portuguese. Hold on, let me see. How do I translate that? No, I do not speak it. I'm Google translating this, please. I do not know how to speak Portuguese. Anyway, Summers gets annihilated by this Giga attack over here that's imbued with hockey. Lightning and hockey. He's just getting annihilated. Him and his plant. That Straw Hat. Yes, sir, Oimon. Oh, it came. Jesus Christ, Summers. Oh, my. So, whether or not Summers is out for the count, at the bare minimum, his powers are now deactivated. Brother, it came off. Mom, that's, yeah, the fuck. Oh, true. Nika. Oh, my God. They're actually seeing Nika. Like, goddamn Bartholomew Kuma and Bonnie, the Nika appears to save the day. Yo, crazy. I finally get to see it. Luffy Kun's white form. They keep saying that shit. He really does look just like Nika in the Fables. The Fables. I believe he is the one. The warrior of liberation. So she believes in the liberation myth. Because there is that dichotomy of, like, the sun god in Elbaf. But she's a believer of the liberation story. Cool. Summers. Did you say Nika? That's just a tall tale told to scared children, bud. Why? Yo, you know what? Okay, I'll give Summers this. He knows how to commit. He knows how to commit to being an asshole. Don't be ridiculous. I could still kick your ass. It's like, okay, dude. You just got, like, one tapped if it wasn't for your regen. Yo, Loki's Talon. Oh my God, bro. The Talon of Loki just is about to scoop him up. Nah, man. Nah. Huh! It's the real Nidhogg! We were really saved by that. Well, time to go. Gah! Just annihilating him. Did he bring down like a thunder, lightning, claw attack? Oh shit. That's Loki, alright. This is the first time I've seen him like that, though. So that's... Ooh, Chopper and Gabon. Okay. So you're saying Elbaf's national treasure is a forbidden fruit. Here we go. Here we go. The mythical dragon. Okay. Sorry, guys. I know a lot of you guys really wanted it. No. It's not a shapeshifter fruit. And I have a funny feeling this Nidhogg fruit is not going to be able to, like, shrink him down. So, Loki's not joining the crew. Sorry. I hate to spoil the fun. Like, unless Chopper can, like, give him one of the Rumble Balls because he's a Zoan fruit user, maybe, and that somehow, like shrinks him down, I don't think it's happening. I think it's officially done, people. I think it's officially done. The mythical dragon fruit. It's said that whoever can eat it will transform into the world's most colossal dragon? Oh, no. Wait, is there not... Oh, okay, to be fair, though, it's a serpent. I was going to say, is there not a Jormungandr fruit? But that's a serpent, not a dragon. So let me get that right. The world's most colossal dragon. God damn. Again, dude, I can't speak Portuguese. Please. The size of the creature is relative to the initial size. This is what I've been saying for forever. People don't, like, understand this concept. The size of the creature is relative to the initial size of whoever consumes the fruit. Thank you. And we get a diagram, too. This is what I've been saying for the longest time. This is how Zoans work. If you're a fucking regular human, which I think they're actually showing right here, if you're a regular human, congratulations. Like, you're a big dragon if you eat the fruit. Yeah. If you're a larger human or a giant, your dragon form is going to be huger than, like, a normal human. If you're an ancient giant class motherfucker like Loki, yeah, dog. Yeah. Your full dragon form is going to be disgustingly huge. This is why I've been saying. So Oda finally, like, almost like what we have been wanting for years, been saying about the Zoans, put pen to paper. It's here. So there is a size scale for Zoan fruits. So this explains stuff like, hey, why is, if you take the scale of someone like Sasaki, why is his Triceratops form way bigger than what a Triceratops would actually be? Well, because Sasaki, if I'm not mistaken, like, he's like 8 feet tall. I'm pretty sure he's like 8 feet tall. No, I'm wrong. He's 10 feet 5 inches. Basically, he's a big fucking dude. He's a huge motherfucker. So that means, because he's 10 feet tall in his base form, his full Triceratops form is going to be ridiculously huge. Because I think, how tall is Frankie Shogun? Frankie Shogun height. How tall is he? He's big. Yeah, okay. Here's like a good diagram here. Thank you, Reddit. Thank you. Here is General Frankie's height compared to Big Mom and Whitebeard. Dog. And also King Neptune, man. He's damn near half the size of, like, Dorian Broggy, man. That's how big General Frankie is. And the Triceratops form that Sasaki was going up against him was towering. Obviously, anime inconsistencies, manga inconsistencies with Oda scaling, but like the general gist is he's huge. And then he goes into his hybrid form, man. Yeah, dog. Nah. It's ridiculously huge. That's a fucking Triceratops. Why is he that big? Oh, because a 10-foot tall dude ate the fruit. This is also why, if you didn't know, like think like Ulti and Page 1, they're like average sized people, like 6 foot, like average. In this world, it would be an average size. They're like 6 foot individuals. But because they're 6 feet, when Ulti goes into her Devil Fruit form, her full form, which the full forms are definitely way bigger. They're way bigger than their hybrid forms, but nonetheless, like she's the size of a regular person. I think she's actually the same size as Luffy, like officially. Inconsistencies or not, this is her hybrid form. They get absolutely gargantuan. Where's her full form? There's like a Jesus titties. There's like a good like scale of her full form next to like a couple characters. Yeah, again, Usopp. Just again, there's a size difference, man. There is absolutely a size difference. It's like Zoans give you crazy size difference. Here we go. Thank you. Okay. Like, she is towering over regular people, and she's 6 foot. She's like a 6 foot something individual who ate her devil fruit. So then, going back to the chapter now, imagine someone like Kaido and Big Mom. Yeah, when they have fruits that are Zoans, they get huge. Now imagine giants eating devil fruits. Hello? But then because Loki is the size of this dude right here, he's the size of this guy here. Yeah. 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 Yep. He's... Nah. Okay, Oda. This alone makes this chapter amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What if Zunisha ate the fruit? Ah, bud. That's like... No. That's like a planetary level class creature right there. That's like something you would see in Toriko, man. I don't know. That's like endgame Toriko. That's like we're gonna start going into the cosmos. Like like a mammoth dragon the size of the fucking sky is about to like crash down on you. That's like a biblical creature right there. That's like me, my actual biblical like icon, Ziz, that like stands and like towers over like the heavens and shit. Like nah. At that point, you're actually way too big. Like you're encroaching outside of the atmosphere of the planet. Like that's too big. That's too big. Thank you though. Okay, Oda, thank you. Think of it this way: a giant would grow larger than a human, undergoing the same transformation, and an ancient giant will grow, its growth is naturally even greater than that. Thank you for putting this on paper, Oda. Holy shit, this is great. See, if Oda could just do this more often with a lot of stuff that we've been wanting for years to be like clarified, like devil fruit transformations, hockey manipulation, and power schemas like that, we would have less things to complain about and speculate. But you know, he just doesn't. He doesn't, because he likes the ambiguity of it. But okay, the combination is what brings out the devil fruit's true potential. That's what Rox was saying. Rox said, hey, you need to eat this fruit, Harold. Why? Obviously because he's powerful, but because he's fucking huge. Okay. They say that this dragon has the power to breathe lightning, and when it flies, its jet black body can turn day into night? What? What the fuck? What the hell? Okay, not at all what I thought the Nidhogg fruit was going to be, which I assume it's Nidhogg. What the fuck? Nidhogg can breathe lightning, so not fire, but lightning, just straight up lightning. But it looks like it's manipulating lightning and storm clouds because it's a dragon, I guess. But then on top of that, he can turn day into night. It's like the opposite of Luffy. It's like the antithesis of Luffy. What? Okay, that's insane. Maybe people are right. Maybe he is like the polar opposite of Sun God Nika. Oh shit, okay. They say this dragon can breathe lightning, and when it flies, its jet black body can turn the day into night. Insanity. So, that forbidden... Wow, we're back here. Wow. The forbidden fruit was hidden due to its immense power? Shanks asked back in the flashback. Not quite. It's just been protected by the Hammer Guardian Ragnir. You see, in Elbaf, there is a legend about a god of... God of War, no! I have to play the sequel game. I didn't get to play Ragnarok. Fuck, I have to do that. No! What the fuck? You gotta be kidding me. There's actually a God of War reference? I mean, obviously, like, they have their own God of War in Norse mythology, but come on. We all know what we're thinking. There's a legend about a God of War. What does it say? Boy, get over here. Atreus. Zeus! Fight me. Who fought with Ragnir? Is this the dude? What? Who is this dude? He has the power of Ragnir? Wait, Ragnir in the... Oh, shit. Oh, maybe pre-Devil Fruits. Oh, this might be our first hint at pre-Devil Fruit mythology here. Wait a minute. Hang on. Who fought with Ragnir? It is said that he took the form of a giant dragon and he locked horns with the sun god. Who the fuck is this guy? This giant. I assume this is a giant slash ancient giant half-breed of some kind, like Loki and Harold's ancestor over here. Maybe the first king of Elbaf or something. I don't know. Because they say the bloodline of Or's clan, the Continent Pullers, they run deep in Elbaf. But Ragnir the Squirrel and Ragnir the Hammer, at least from this depiction, they're not the same thing. So this might be pre-Devil Fruit shit. But they say he could turn into a dragon. I got questions. But good questions. He was accompanied by a loyal partner, the Ice Squirrel Radagasker. Whoa! Radagasker. So it's confirmed. It's confirmed. What the fuck is going on? This squirrel. Did the squirrel and the hammer become one? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me go back. Ragnir. Did the Ragnir thing have like a text bubble? Because we saying it was a squirrel. We said it was like a Devil Fruit squirrel thing, but did we ever get like a confirmation on what it was? I don't think we did. No. Okay, I'm looking at it now. No, we didn't get an actual confirm like Devil Fruit text box. But now I have to wonder, man, is this thing a Devil Fruit? Or is this some weird science thing in Elbaf? Because there was that laboratory. Or is this pre-Devil Fruit shit? But if it's pre-Devil Fruit shit, how the hell is this motherfucker turning into a dragon? Fighting against Nika! In Elbaf, there's a legend about God of War who fought with Ragnir. It is said that they took the form of a giant dragon and he locked horns with the sun god. He was accompanied by a loyal partner, the Ice Squirrel Radagasker. To make a long story short, so this guy's not confused with like an evil Nika or some shit. He's like his own mythology. After his master died, they say that the loyal Radagasker came to possess the weapon Ragnir. How? How did that happen? No, you need to explain that shit. What the fuck? He can possess it? Nah, answers right now. And awaits his master's return. So, ice also. So, that means Ratatoskr probably can only use ice. Fair enough. You know what? That would have been a little too much. If Ratatoskr, I mean, we don't even know if it's a mythical creature at this point. Or like a mythical Zoan for, we don't know. This is weird. This is really weird, but it's cool. The Ratatoskr squirrel is called the Ice Squirrel. So that means that ice shit is probably the only thing this thing can do. Probably. So we're not going to get like the 9 realms, whatever. Thank God. Because honestly, looking at it now, that would have been way too much. He gets an ice move. He gets a lightning move. He gets like fucking at least 7 other moves based on each of the realms. No, like Loki actually would have been like a fucking problem. I mean, he is a problem, but it's like at that point, like, yeah, maybe he is fringing on Yonko tier at that point. Holy shit. But he possessed Ragnir. How did that happen? And thus he awaits for his master's return, or so the legend says. But it seems Ragnir is no longer acting as a guardian for the fruit. Yo, so now we're back to real time. Okay. It's finally made its choice, and its choice is Loki, man. Loki. Shit. But no, he's chasing the shadows away. Oh my god, he's having a fun time. And again, his eyes are shifting from like his normal dragon-looking eyes that he has in his regular form, since birth, to like these fiery, like in possession kind of eyes that we've been seeing with Big Mom and Domi Reversi Rocks. So I don't know what's going on there, but dude, that's insane. It's like a lion chasing away a hyena. Look at this shit. It's like, get out of here. I'm the fucking king around here. You fucking peons. The Draugr, the shadow entity here, the giant bear, the fucking Fenrir, the imposter, Nidhogg. Nah, dude. Nah. Here's the real thing. You're not even close. You're not even close, okay? It has chosen Loki. And again, like, because he's a dragon, because we learned about this in Wano Country, dragons apparently can just call upon the storms. So not only can he breathe lightning, he can just summon lightning. God damn, man. Yo, Loki. And he doesn't need storm clouds, or he doesn't need regular clouds to, like, grab on and pseudo fly like Kaido. He has actual wings. Wow. And what does he mean, turn the day into night? I need to see that shit. No, like he's overgrown Rover. Fucking charge it up. Boom! And just obliterates 5 of these shadow creatures in an instant. Dude, you're gonna like destroy a huge swath of this tree, man. Be careful. Be careful. Dude, look at the fucking explosion. What is that? Throdaheim? What? Is that an actual realm, or is he making that shit up? It sounds like he's trying to say Thorheim. Throdaheim? Or I don't know how you pronounce that. Is the domain in the realm of Norse god Thor. Oh, frequently mentioned in Poetic Edda as his residency in Asgard. Okay, a specific place in Asgard. A specific place in Asgard known as Thor's realm. Okay, so it is a calling to Thor. It's a calling to Thor. So it's basically Asgard mixed with Thor. Throdaheim. So that's his blast breath. That's his blast breath. Thor breath. Let's just call it that. The Thor breath. The Thor breath is huge in radius. It's huge in radius. And it's piercing through the fucking clouds, too. Again, Loki, you better be careful. You're going to light this tree on fire. Thank you, Emu. Here we go. And again, no Brook. No Brook, so I'm going to assume Brook was dispatched. Not killed, obviously, but dispatched. So Emu just hovering menacingly in the clouds, seeing, this is a problem. My minions are dying. Maybe it's time you take the field. We have Luffy, Ratatoskr, and Loki. This is a weird 3-man team here, but I like it. I like it. Imu. So that is it. Goes from Gunko to Imu's face. That's cool. That's really cool. The Nidhogg. It actually is the Nidhogg. Look at that shit. It was here. It was here. All along. Like he's Ludwig. Oh my god. Well, I mean, that's what he wanted, but maybe he didn't know for sure, but now it's confirmed. My guiding master. My Moon Knight. You were by my side all along. Yo, he's ready. He's ready. So it's like, all right, I need to get this shit ASAP. I need to get Elbaf under wraps. So the Nidhogg. So he knows about this. He knows about this. So potentially, this is probably going back to the mural. It always comes back to the mural. Yep. Yep. Okay. So more likely than not, this thing here, even though it looks like it's breathing fire, that's probably the Nidhogg, the legendary fucking creature devil fruit of yore. Also, maybe the God of War guy that was mentioned. Now, what's he fighting over here? It might be the Red Serpent. What was it called? With the Earth God? The Earth God raged, and with its Serpent of Hellfire. So maybe that's the Serpent of Hellfire. And what would that mean nowadays? Red Line. The Red Line. So that's probably the God of War of yore that fought against Nika. And if I'm correct in my understanding of what's going on here, who really knows? The first world was probably pre-Void Century, pre-900 years ago. That's probably where the Nika came from. Because what was it? Within the earth, there was fire. Mankind succumbed to greed and touched the Forbidden Sun. Whatever that is, the Forbidden Sun. Is that the Eternal Flame? Maybe. The enslaved prayed, and the sun god appeared. The earth god raged, and with its serpent of hellfire, shrouded the world in death and darkness, and they will never meet. Who the fuck are they? But the sun god, through whatever reason, most likely came about in World 1. We get to World 2, and I think that's the era of the Void Century. The second world, within the void, which could mean literally the Void Century, there was breath. The forest god tamed demons, and the sun spread the fires of war. We now have a war god. The fucking forest god, I'm not really sure, but the sun could be in reference towards the Forbidden Sun, or it could be the sun god Nika himself. But maybe that could also mean Joy Boy. Those of the half moon dreamed, which could literally be the D symbol, the D's. Those of the moon dreamed. I don't know, who would the moon be? Maybe the actual people on the moon. Man killed the sun and became God. And the sea god stormed, and they will never meet. So maybe somehow either Imu killed Joy Boy / the Nika power they believed, and the storm god, or the goddess of the sea, which has also been referenced multiple times as well. That's why there's a forbidden thing of devil fruits in the water, because I do think the devil fruits were created during the second world / the Void Century. Because I'm thinking after this chapter, with the crazy shit that we're getting, which I love this chapter. This is a really good chapter in Elbaf. This shit might be pre-Devil Fruits. I'm getting the distinct feeling this might be pre-Devil Fruits. What's going on here? I'm getting that feeling. So this is pre-Devil Fruit, and let's say that happens in between the first and second world into Joy Boy's era, and by the time that happens, Devil Fruits come into existence. Maybe this is how Ragnar quote-unquote possessed the hammer. He possessed the hammer somehow. Maybe that's Joy Boy who did that for some reason. Like, maybe Joy Boy was like, I'm sorry your entrusted master is gone, but you can be infused into the hammer and live on to wait for someone who is worthy. And then at some point, maybe he was entrusted by Nika himself, or somehow got the essence of Nika and made it into a devil fruit, maybe the first devil fruit, who knows, and that's how he, I assume, Joy Boy became Nika, because we do know that there was a sun god. There was a sun god that was said to have fought the 20 kingdoms. There was. Yeah, by Vegapunk. There was. You might say they had no other choice. So robust was Joy Boy's faction without knowing the spark that caused the war. I won't say who was right or wrong. I'll simply state the two competing ideologies came head to head, meaning this panel here. But if that's supposed to be Joy Boy against the fucking 20 kingdoms, that means he probably had the power of the Nika fruit. Might have been the first Nika fruit. Might have been the first devil fruit of that time. How he get that? Maybe the power of the Forbidden Sun, aka the Eternal Flame, powered something to create devil fruits in the first place. If we believe Vegapunk, it has to do with something to do with dreams and imagination on some aspect, but it probably was a bit of technology as well. That's what happened during the Second Age. That devil fruits came into existence during the Void Century. We have maybe Ragnir, the squirrel, Ratatoskr, go into Ragnir, then waiting for someone to consume his partner's essence that became a devil fruit, the Nidhogg. And then something similar happened with Joy Boy and Nika, and then he became the Nika around this point. Around this time, to fight against the Ancient Kingdom. And then there was another line, I remember. There was another line that said Joy Boy, like there was like the distinction between Joy Boy and Nika. Like there was like a distinction that said they were not the same people. Or like they were two separate entities. And then even like Rox, recently, when he was talking about Davy Jones, separate Davy Jones and Nika. Or I'm sorry, Davy Jones and Joy Boy. But then we also got this thing where Loki said in the flashback, hey, Rox, do you know about Nika? And he said, who the hell is Nika? So he actually didn't know what Nika was, but he knew Joy Boy, and he knew Davy Jones as two individuals. So there's at least a couple important figures now from the past. There's Nika, like the first entity that came in like World 1, most likely. There is the Earth God. There's the Hell Serpent. There is the Forest God and its demons, supposedly. I think there's a Rain God somewhere. I thought there was a Rain God. God, like the God of Storm or Rain God. So let's see. Nika, God of the Earth, Hell Serpent, Forest God, the goddamn God of Rain or God of Storm, the Goddess of the Sea, I want to throw her in there, Joy Boy, Davy, and I guess you can also maybe throw in the Buccaneers and also the Lunarians as well. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man, it's too good. But hold on, there was definitely something there. Like the sun god Nika spoke of in Elbaf legend, he who fought with a body that stretched and contract. Yeah, okay. Hold on, let me see this. I want, because there was definitely something that was like, said that they were two different people. There was definitely something where they said they were two different people. Giant, Robo, I wanted to apologize. Deep down, I knew that you could stay alive, but you look so much like him. It brings back the warm feeling I had. I'm sorry, Joy Boy. Right. So the idea of like revisiting the idea that he is Joy Boy, right? Find the town, right? The whole thing with Nika form. There was something, though. There was definitely something that was like, they were not the same person. I need to find that. But anyway, this was a good chapter. This was a good chapter. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like the sun god Nika spoke of in the legend, he fought with a body he fought with a body that stretched and contract. His name was Joy Boy. There was that as well. Okay. Bro. Man, this is fucking crazy. This is fucking crazy. Why am I seeing a Doflamingo panel? Why am I seeing that? Nika was not only stupid, but it was simply unnecessary addiction to the story since we had Joy Boy already. Maybe, yeah, to a certain extent. Let me see. Let me go to Rocks and Joy Boy and Rocks, Joy Boy and Davy, because we do know King the Wildfire. He knows about Joy Boy and tells Kaido, "Will you become the next Joy Boy?" He doesn't say Nika though. He doesn't. He only says, "Will you be the next Joy Boy?" He doesn't even say Davy either. Let me see. So we agree Davy Jones could be Joy Boy. Let me see. Sun God, are you kidding me? The Sun God isn't real. That's right. He is the God of liberation, more like destruction. You're wrong. Sacred land, the legends. We be written in an iconic language, so there's been some confusing on this. No one can be say for sure which translation is more accurate. As a result, according to the Harley text, the world has already been destroyed twice over. And the name of Sun God Nika is invoked in each instances. So again, if we go from that point of view with the Harley text, with the idea of the mural, Sun God came in here, but if Joy Boy took up the mantle of Sun God in the second world during the Void Century, that would be World 2. Third world is probably going to be a future / our time, most likely. But I remember there was something that like people said like, oh, that was like separating Joy Boy and Nika. There was like something there. But yeah, so he said, yeah, Rock said to like Emu, "Are you afraid of those ghosts from the past? Are you afraid of Joy Boy? Are you afraid of Davy Jones?" Yeah, here we go. You've been afraid for a long time, haven't you? Afraid of that one day. Of that one day someone's going to inherit Davy's will and fulfill the promise. Whatever the promise might be. But that's interesting. Could that be different from Joy Boy's promise? I wonder who scares you the most, Davy G. Jones or Joy Boy? Cease this babble. They shall never resurface so long as thou fades into oblivion. And then Loki said to like Rocks, "Do you know about Nika?" And he said, "Nope." Here we go. Hey, Rocks, I think you're Nika. Nika? The warrior liberation who will destroy the world. Destroy it? I aim to be the king of the world. Yeah. It's like, he definitely doesn't know who that is. Which is fascinating. Oh my god, Rocks with Nika power would have been crazy. Fascinating. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on here. There's a lot of stuff going on here. I have to go back and find that one thing, though. Because I swear to God, there was like one thing where like they said Joy Boy and Nika. They were like, putting it as two different people. That might have been during Egghead Island. I have to go back. Okay, let me read the chat and go over that before we end things off. I also want to show like that quick scale just to get an idea for you guys, like just how massive Loki is. So going back to Lupin, has Jinbei officially joined the Trash Straw Hat crew? Listen, I'll be real. I'm not gonna defend it too much here, but yeah, it is kind of sad. Jinbei has been delegated to like the UPS shipment person over here. it's kind of like Bud should be moving differently. He was moving differently, but it's like now he's the embodiment of, hey, I have your shipment here. It's ready to go. It's like, oh, is that really it? It's like you're just here to deliver some packages? Yep. That's like his whole shtick. He's here to like do some aura farming, but really he just gets captured or relegated to the background. So hopefully he'll get some time to shine before the final war and whatnot. Like, again, hey, he talked about in this chapter, oh, you can burn these things away. Maybe can the Fishman Karate make some boiling water somehow, and then like he can like, boil it? Maybe give him a little bit creativity there, Oda. I don't know. Let's see. I'd say we exchange all the rest of the Straw Hat crew with Loki. It would be worth it. Again, he is basically his own crew. Card. Sacrifice 8 crew members to summon Loki, the Sky Dragon. Going back to Big Mom's comment. I used to think, before Elbaf, that Kaido's dragon is bigger than that of the giants in Elbaf. But after seeing this arc and Loki, well, Kaido looks like a worm. So, again, because of this chapter, we do, in fact, have a scale now, an official scale on how Zoans and different heights work, which is good. Which is very good. But I want to bring up my own thing that I kind of had on King of Lightning's like little stream that we did, just like showcase, like, yeah, no, the scale is pretty crazy. Here we go. Yeah. Here we go. So this is my scale. Homebrew and everything, so it's not perfect. But, like, I think Kaido is probably, like, around this size with Loki in mind. So what we saw from this chapter where, like, Luffy most likely is a little bit smaller than this on his head, but whatever. Kaido's around that size because Luffy was jump skipping him. So in regular form, yeah, he is kind of like a worm. Drum Dragon, on the other hand, I think can be argued, at least lengthwise, he should be as long as Loki. He won't be as girthy, but he will be as long as Loki. For sure. For sure. He gains a little bit mass, too. But yeah, Loki's big. Like, he may be the same size as Onigashima. Like, that's not a crazy thing to say. Like, he's getting there in size. Like, you saw on Cole's, like, video there for Loki's size, too. He may just be as big as Hachinosu. Because the Draugr, roughly speaking, was the same size as these mountains over here, clipping them just a little bit. Just a little bit. Again, scale is a little wonky trying to match it up. But whatever. He, like, regular Loki should be around this size around Oars, and we saw what that is. And now, he's this. Yeah. Yeah, he's huge. He's fucking gargantuan, man. I want to edit this later, too, because I remember, like, there's a couple things, like Laws, Mountain Range I want to add in here. If I can, I'm going to try maybe adding, like, the Gate of Justice in the background, but we'll see. We'll see about that. But yeah, man. Yeah. Hold on, did I thought I had Thriller Bark on here. No, I definitely had an upgrade one. Hold on. I could have sworn I had the Thriller Bark on here. Here we go. Okay, I did. I had the wrong one open. That's why. That's why. Hold on. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, I knew I had more. Yeah, I still want to add, maybe put, like, the Gate of Justice in for background. Like, the Gate of Justice is probably as big maybe slightly bigger than the tree itself, but I want to try and add that in the background for scale. And then put like Law's Mountain Range Slash over here to get a little bit of perspective on just like, again, just how insanely huge all this is. Some people say I put like Thrower Bark a little bit bigger than it should be. I think size depiction wise, it should be somewhere around there because I thought it also was a little crazy how small it was looking, but I can make that a little bit smaller, whatever. But yeah, no, like the size is crazy when you start to put things into perspective. The size is really crazy. I think I'm actually going to switch our boy over here. Oh my god, Emeth, a little bit smaller than Oris because he was actually a little bit as tall as the Giants and also the Elders. So I actually will probably bring him down. But again, that squirrel is sitting comfortably on Loki's back right here. He's sitting comfortably. Yeah. But yeah, this is my low scale here. I'll leave that up. I'll leave that up for scaling. So to answer your question, Big Mom, yeah, his regular form, kind of worm-like. His drum form, probably a bit bigger. He has done more in 2 chapters than the rest of the crew in the last 2 arcs. I mean, yeah, I hate to say it, but in a lot of ways, yeah. And because he is doing a lot, a particular somebody is losing less and less screen time. And it was already bad enough his own crew, Zoro and Brook, were already doing that to him. But now it's like Loki's taking a lot of screen time too. So it's like, damn, I don't know where Usopp comes into this. I'll be real. I don't know where his time comes to shine. Bare minimum, something with Dorian Broggy would be nice, but Zoro's kind of handling it, so... Hydrate. Nidhogg in the original Norse mythology was greatly underestimated, and Jormungandr was given more promise, but in One Piece, the roles are reversed. I mean, for right now, obviously, Nidhogg is being pushed to the center. We don't know what Jormungandr is the equivalent in One Piece yet. We have an idea, at least the fan community does, where Jormungandr probably is going to be the red line, because they said way back when, Dorian Broggy and Lil Garvin, there's one thing in the world that even they cannot cut. That was the serpent covered in blood. What's the serpent covered in blood? It's a reference to the idea of the serpent that surrounds the world. But what would that be in One Piece? Especially with the blood idea. Blood is red. The serpent that surrounds the world. It's probably the red line. But now because of the mural that we've seen, the idea would be that, hey, Jormungandr, the parallel might be the red line, but the mural might actually point it as maybe it was a real life thing. So we'll wait and see, because if that's the case, then I wouldn't say necessarily it's putting the Nidhogg more above than, hold on. There we go. More above Nidhogg? Or more above Jormungandr? Because in the mural, if that's the case, with it being a parallel to Jormungandr, we might get like a old clash between the two. Nidhogg, the god of war from Elbaf, and the red line that's supposed to be the world serpent. But that's kind of insane. That the red line is looking more and more likely to be a creature. This thing that wraps around the world, that's this insanely huge landmass, could actually be a fucking creature at one point in time. This thing was a fucking creature. Yo, like, again, that's Toriko level right there. That's some mother snake activity. That's gonna be a problem to deal with. That's insane. Like, this thing is taking Laboon's head, like, every single day for 50 years and not making a fucking scratch. This is the thing that Fisher Tiger climbed up on. Yeah, red line, man. The red line being a serpent, being an actual fucking creature, kind of crazy. But you know what? As of late, it's looking like it's gonna come true. Slowly but surely. I miss the day when Luffy was just a funny guy. Was a funny guy none cared about. People started to care about him, and you kind of have to on the track to become the Pirate King. Good lord. But I can kind of get what you're saying there. Sure. Let's see. What if Zunisha ate the fruit? Again, you're breaching the horizon of the world. You're getting into the upper atmosphere of the planet on some like World Tree shit from Hunter x Hunter. Yeah. So craziness. Somehow God of War reminds me of Thor. Sure. Yeah. I haven't played the game, but I know he's in the second one, obviously, because we ended off the first one with it. But yeah, Thor, God of War. Even though Thor in mythology is not the God of War, that is Ymir, right? Ymir? Or is it... Hold on. Let me not be so definitive. Norse God of War. It's either Ymir or... Tet? Is it... No. Tyr, not Ymir. Not Ymir, it's Tyr. I was close. Ymir, Tyr. It was that ear. That ear threw me off. But yes, it's Tyr. It's Tyr. Yeah, so Tyr is the God of War in actual Norse mythology. Thor is just the god of thunder, the god of storms. I think he has like another title. The god of hammers. Yeah. Luffy seems even smaller now in this chapter. Well, there was definitely a size inconsistency, I would argue, with Summers, which, again, this beatdown is insane. Like, if it's not for his regen shit, this man would be atomized. But, like, no, I don't think Summers should be anywhere this big. I don't think he should be anywhere this big compared to Luffy's fist here. It should be way different, but it's Oda. He's not perfect, but it is what it is. He's even a third of his horn. Which, I mean, that's not a bad thing. Again, you're just, like, again, showing off the insanity of just how big Loki is. Which, again, going back to my scale here, yeah, that's how it would be. That's how it would be. Like, we're getting to the point where people are unironically going to be able to, like, match sizes with the sword that's plunged into Elbaf. Maybe that's actually Nika's sword. Unlike Onigashimi's sword that's just right there, that actually might be an important sword of Nika. Like, Nika wielded that sword way long ago in, like, World 1 or some shit. Yeah. I have a theory that the God of War could be Jarl's grandfather / great-grandfather. It could be. Like, this person here. Hey, I was trying to switch this over. Where is it? Here we go. There we go. This person here genuinely could, like, be an important figure in Elbaf's monarchy. Its long heritage, not just its mythology and culture. Like, he could genuinely be an important figurehead of its leadership way back when. Like, back during the mural in World 1. In World 1 to World 2 era. Like, around that timeline. He could be around there, and then this leads into, like, stuff with the laboratory that's on Elbaf. What's going on there? Why is there just a laboratory on Elbaf? We have no idea. What's in the Heaven Realm? We haven't even gotten to the Heaven Realm yet. That shit still has yet to be explored. So, yeah. I feel like we're going to get a lot of mysterious answers once we get in there. So, yeah, it could be. It could be the case that that person is going to be related to either Jarl or maybe like the royalty members of Elbaf. Maybe he was the captain of the Galilea boys. Maybe, could be. Would those mountains even compare to Elbaf's ranges? I don't know. That's a good question. That's actually a good question. Maybe, but not all mountains are the same, so it's a good point. I really hope that Usopp's hammer theory doesn't come into fruition, especially after being told multiple times Ragnar chose Loki. Yeah, I feel like that's a good point too. Now that we have that in this chapter with, you know, the whole idea of it's made its choice, it would kind of feel weird if it could even happen now, like taking a chunk out of him. That would be kind of weird. But but it would feel kind of redundant. It's like Ragnar made its choice. It's Loki. So at least with Ragnar, he's not getting a new hammer. I doubt there's going to be another special hammer, but yeah, that's another thing that Usopp just loses now. So no Ragnar. It's going to be character stuff, I guess. That's really about it, which is fine. Which primarily is what we should be getting. We should be getting a lot of character stuff with Usopp, but it's like, with what now? With what is he going to get character stuff with? I don't know. But yeah, that's a good point. That's a really good point. Ragnar was the perfect power-up for Usopp. I mean, it was a good power-up. I don't know about perfect. I was more prevalent to like, hey, this is a wild forest area, literally a giant tree. Why not like, hey, there's like a seedling of the Adam tree. Take that shit. Hello? Take that shit. Make your bow out of Adam wood. Or hey, Gabon, you're really good with observation hockey, as we've been seeing. Can you maybe teach me some shit? Maybe that shit can still happen, but like, I don't know. Like, there were other power-ups more suited to Usopp's attributes. But yes, I understand people wanted the Usopp hammer to be real. That would have been cool, but now it's like, and in retrospect, that is kind of like, damn. But I see your point to that. Also, also fitting since Shirahoshi has an animal companion and was locked up away all alone, looking to has an I think you meant Loki. Loki too has an animal companion who has all alone and isolated. Yeah. So I mean, those are excellent points because that does feed the flames of Shirahoshi is Shaggy. There's the idea that who Loki has been using the transponder snail with, whoever this Shaggy person is probably Shirahoshi. That was an idea pre the flashback because there's something about like how they were speaking was kind of softly and they were kind of convinced that Loki was a good person. I think they said something like to the regards of Shirahoshi, like said something similar back in Fishman Island. Also, she mentioned that her ideal person that she would fall in love with wasn't Vanderdecken because she likes taller men, was the idea. So then I also feel people being like, oh, Loki's a tall guy. In fact, I think on the scaling, he's actually in his base form bigger than Shirahoshi. So that checks that mark there. But then finally, the linchpin would be in the flashback during the King Harold and King Neptune segment when they sat down with each other. Harold said, oh, hey, I heard you're having a daughter. Cool. That's neat. Hopefully she's not going to be as shaggy as you. And then he said something to the regards of, what, my daughter's not going to be shaggy or whatever. So, yeah. Hold on. I think we actually have it right here. Let me see. It's been too long since I had a good laugh, Neptune. The same, my friend, same. We have too many troubles in our minds. First of all, no, I very much doubt your son is some kind of demon child. I mean, he can possibly be worse than you, right? Well, when you put it that way, actually, a fortune teller told me that I will receive a daughter 4 years from now. Oh, true. Not even yet. What do you say we betroth your Loki to my daughter? There's that, but then like he says something. He says something like, "Oh, your daughter's gonna be Shaggy," and he's like, "No, my daughter's not gonna be Shaggy." Something like that. So yeah. So most likely, the person who Loki was talking to is Shirahoshi. And yes, that their themes of isolation and imprisonment do complement each other. Do different reasons, but nonetheless, that works. That works, yes. If Usopp needs a power-up, he can work on one with Franky and Lilith. He doesn't need Ragnar. I like that idea too, because that gives credence for Franky to be more operative and helping out someone else get their power up again, which is kind of cool. And Lilith being a little bit more active in this would be neat. I don't know if that's a sign like she needs to help out the Straw Hat crew, but I do agree. And it also gives Franky and Lilith some stuff to bond over, because I did want more Franky and Vegapunk stuff, which we didn't get in Egghead Island, so yes, absolutely. Feels better if we worked and made it instead, since we know he tinkers. Yes, and that's what he does with Nami shit. Like, remember, the last time, like, Usopp's, like, really tinkered on something was Zoe for Nami's climate act. Like, this was the last time he's, like, really tinkered on anything, which is kind of sad. Where is it? Ah, here we go. So it's climb tack, not climb attack. Usopp, so there we go. So yeah, this was the last time like he's really tinkered on anything. We haven't seen Usopp tinker in a hot minute. And what? Zoe came out in a long time. Chapter 822. When did that come out? Dude, it's been 10 years. Damn near 10 years. We haven't seen Usopp tinker on anything. We haven't seen Usopp tinker in 10 years. Yeah, you know what? I agree. Bring back Usopp tinkering, Oda. Bring it back. Bless me. Now, that would be something with him, Franky, Lilith, and using the resources around them to make him something. He's made other people stuff. Make your own power-ups, Usopp. Make it. Which he kind of did back in the day, too, with the Sky Peon tech, with the dials and his archery shit. So, yeah. Yeah. Another factor that could be cool is that Loki even needing Ragnar. With Loki's eyes turning into those feral eyes, maybe Ragnar helps ground him. Maybe. The eye shit is definitely weird, but I don't think there's too much to go in that with him. But, yeah. Oh! I'm being a dumbass. You mean like when he's like in like the fire mode, like with his eyes? Yeah. Yeah, maybe that's like something like Ragnar, when he's on him, he can kind of keep him tame and shit or whatnot. So he doesn't like go too feral. Like maybe, because there is the idea that it's mentioned here and there that if you are freshly using your Zoan powers and you haven't mastered them, you can actually have your Zoan take over your nature and turn into a feral beast. We haven't really seen that at all, but that is an idea that's been thrown out there. So with Loki's wild tendencies, and maybe he hasn't mastered the fruit yet, because he has been locked up for a very long time, it could be possible that this is a signet of he needs to calm down because he's going too wild. That could be the case. But it looks like he's going back and forth here, so I don't know. Not too sure. But yeah, that would be a cool idea. Because it does match up Big Mom's eyes when she eats her life force and grows bigger. She kind of got a little bit wild there. It matches Rox's eyes when like Imu, Domid, reverse side. Man, still a little congested. Let me see. Where was it? It's like when we like saw him for like a little bit, like popping off. He has them. Oh, the Giants. There we go. The Giants themselves. Yeah. Where is this? Let me see the actual panel. Not the color shit. Yeah, he has like those blaring, flaming eyes right there, where they're like glowing with flames inside of them. And then Big Mom, when she gets bigger, yep, right here, she yet again has that kind of wavy pattern in her eyes. I'm not really sure what that's supposed to signify. Something like maybe the character is losing their mind. Someone said like they said like the Gorosei have that look. Gorosei eyes. Yeah, Sanji says he's less and less human by the minute. But I don't think we've ever seen the same thing like what they were implying. Like Saturn, I think kind of has... Saturn has like those weird blinking laser... maybe? It's kind of similar. Kind of. Yeah, kind of. It's kind of similar. Okay. But yeah, there's something going on with like these kind of people with their eyes. Like they're like losing control or like they're getting lost in their energy. Something along that line. Something like that. Let's see. The sword could definitely seem plausible with a power that absorbs. No size limitation should get in the way. The sword could definitely seem plausible with a power that absorbed. With a power that with a power that absurd. Thank you. With a power that absurd, no size limitation should get in the way. Yeah. Oh yeah. Like Nika. Like he again. I've said this before. Luffy still has to tame his power. I think when it comes to stamina, primarily, that needs to be tamed. There's a lot more creativity stuff I'm sure he wants to do with that power. And more combinations he wants to use with his Devil Fruit skills and other hockey skills that he needs to work on. With the Conqueror's hockey he still needs to do. But yeah, size too. Yeah, he could probably get bigger. And that sword really was Joy Boy's sword. He can get a lot bigger. He can get fucking huge, man. He can get ridiculously huge, which would fit his thing. 10 years is crazy. I know, man. I know. 10 years. 10 years, no tinkering Usopp. That's a shame. That really is a shame. I think Oda has completely given up on everyone except the Monster Trio at this point. It feels that way. And again, I don't blame you for thinking that, but it's like I wanna believe that there's some hope. Pre-Final War, we're gonna get some last-minute Straw Hat pushes and stuff. Does that make up for like not having a good enough stuff beforehand? No. It's just like it would be nice to get some stuff now. So like by the end of Elbaf arc, which he did say like it's gonna wrap up very abruptly, maybe during the downtime, while Gabon trains Luffy, maybe Zoro, maybe Sanji, maybe the other Straw Hats are going to do their thing and get ready before their next voyage. Like, hey, Frankie and Lilith, why don't you guys sit down and like do some collaborations to upgrade the Frankie Shogun? Because remember, back in Wrong Country, Chopper off screen apparently talked to Caesar Clown. So like, why don't you do that again? And maybe even Chopper too. Maybe even Usopp then can sit down and do some stuff. Maybe he can explore around and see if he can get some pop green stuff. Robin, Nami, Jinbei and Brook, maybe they can do some stuff too. Like, get prepared, get situated. Why not? Bless me, thank you. I would hope the spirit of the fruit would be trying to break lesser wielders. Yeah, probably. Especially a fruit of this caliber and legend. Yeah. because again, they have said like Zoan fruits spirit. Like we know at least from the Gorosei, they've said that the Zoan fruits, they do have a will of their own that has been stated. They have actual like wills, but they like I think it was like Lucci. I think it was like Lucci said like you can get lost in them. Zoan fruits contain a will of their own. In particular, this fruit is the name of God. The other name of the gum gum fruit, the Zoan fruit mythical type. Yep. Yeah, like Lucci said something like, "Oh yeah, Zoan fruits." Actually, hold on. Impel down jailer beast. Yeah, here too. Like Crocodile said something about that as well. Like their awakenings were false, and they lost their will. Yay! Oh, true. Jaka also said this. Quite a rare specimen, outstanding speed. It usually is the case that awakened Zoan powers absorb and control the user's personality. So this has been stated. This has been stated multiple times that like the will of Zoan fruits, because their animal-like nature, spirits, tendencies are in the fruit. If you do not master it to the full degree and you try and actually use the power, you can actually get lost in that animal nature. So maybe Loki is a case like that. He hasn't fully controlled it yet. Maybe he doesn't want to control it because, he is kind of a wild kind of person. Maybe he's like, yeah, fuck it. I'm just going to let loose. I'm going to just go with the flow and fucking wreck nature. And that works in tandem with the fruit, but at the same time, he's not controlling it. He's just letting shit happen. So maybe it is possible. Okay. I think that's about it for the day. So, we're going to end the stream now. That was a good discussion. Good chapter. Summer's getting rocked and being annoying as ever, but, Oda likes that, I guess. Luffy showing off his stuff again. Zoro being a good fucking protector. Sanji's going to hopefully get into the skirmish. We getting confirmed Nidhogg activity from Loki's fruit. That's awesome. This thing's getting OD scaling and hype. We got new lore on Nika and God of War Kratos. I'm going to call him Kratos right now. On Kratos and Radagast, potentially pre-Delphi lore, which is kind of insane. And Emu is making a move soon. They look like they're about to make a move. And I'm ready for this fight. I don't know how much they're going to do in this because it is Luffy and Loki. So, I feel like they should put up a good fight here. But hey, maybe Emu is going to be like, all right, time to bust out the good shit. And fucking domain expansion, some shit. Like, you saw Domi Reversi? Domain expansion. Like, for whatever fucking reason. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, that shit's it's going to pop off. Actually, wait, are we on break? We shouldn't be, right? Color spread and cover coming next chapter. Okay, thank God. I saw a lot of text. I was like, oh, no. Okay. So, no, we're not on break. Thank God. Thank fucking God. I think we're officially done this break cycle. All right. Thank you for the stream. Yeah, man, no problem. Thank you for coming out to the stream. It's a pleasure being here and hanging out. That's what the streams are for, man. Hope you continue to get better. Yeah, I mean, during this time of year, I always get sick. And it's the transition period between this warm weather and then cold weather, then warm again. That cycle, it just messes me up, man. So I always hate the transition period from like spring to summer, summer to fall, fall to winter. In that transition temperature period, which if you haven't noticed as of late in the world, hey, the temperature, it's kind of funky. It doesn't always stick when it's around. When it's here, but when we're trying to transition now, as of late for the last couple years, it's kind of all over the place, and that messes with the internal body temperature and fucking throws me off. But yeah, thank you. I'm gonna keep getting better. I'm not gonna let this thing keep me down and out. like it was for the last couple of days. But thank you. I appreciate that. Definitely a lot of cool stuff since for this chapter. Looking for the next chapter. Yeah, me too. Me too. Can't wait to see the chaos. Yeah, this is gonna be good. Again, Usopp. We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. I don't know. I don't know. But okay, we're gonna wrap it up. So, later, everyone. Take care. Have a good day, a good afternoon, good night, wherever you may be. Hydrate. Stay warm. Make sure you take care of yourselves. If you are also feeling sick, please take care of yourselves. And until next time, I'll see you later. Saturday should be our anime stream. We're going to catch up to a lot of anime, so hope to see you guys there. Till then, I'll be seeing you. Yep. Later.